Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're kind of highlighted on the gift here because I looked around the map a bit in between episodes, and I don't think this nest, after all, is our best choice with the gift right now. Basically, and I'll tell you why, it's because there's no time limit on this mission yet. Yes, we gained some nice diplomacy with Sanhedrin, but everybody else is blocked, so we can afford to put it off. The bigger issue is over here, where we only have 3 days till we get some pretty hefty, in some cases, negative attitude hits. And I think it's more important that we do something else because of that. Because as soon as we finish with the Berith up here and keeping an eye on the Behemoth, guess what? We really are going to be under time pressure to come over here and do these 2 missions before we take that negative diplomacy hit. So I'm thinking the gift is going to fly down here while it's not, it's not right next door, but it's not too terribly far away, and we can unblock at least New Jericho, and then we'll be within reasonable range to then get back over here in the time frame we're looking at. So I've changed my mind, and that's what we're going to do over here. And then the other thing is we never got the stray going because I cut off the mission. Everybody else, I'm happy with where we are. Banda's Bane will get flying over here when the Helios is just a tad closer. But we want to get the stray moving. And we could potentially send the stray up for one of these missions. They just handled a lair, so Lord knows they can handle this lair. And that may be just what we do with the stray. But I'm also looking at some sites potential around the mist here that I want to clear before the mist spreads too far is kind of my thought process. So we're going to set the stray over here to kind of hit this string of sites right here and see what we can find. And then we'll be well set, although our stamina could run a tad low. But, we're experts at dealing with stamina with this stray. So that's the plan on the stray. And then let's get back up here and watch the Behemoth, because this is where I think the initial action, at least, is going to take place. And I think what we'll do is just get Banda's Bane over here. Then we'll have a 1-2 punch. I don't know if it's going to be enough of a 1-2 punch because we really don't match up with their weapons all that well. But we may fall just a little bit short on being able to get it done immediately, but we're going to give it a try.
Research complete.
All right, look at that. Incendiary grenades, I am happy to see those. And manufacturing-wise, yes, we know we can build incendiary grenades now and the Dante flamethrower. But we got far more important things in our queues right now. So let's keep our eyes over here. Aha, let's check out the Chaos Marketplace. And a screamer, an exhaust system. Do we have a Chaos buggy? Let's just scroll down and find out. That's all we're really looking for and hoping for, but no, we do not see one. We do have another Devastator out there. And I'll probably just pick up a couple more weapons. I don't know. Maybe a Deceptor and a Redemptor. One of each. Why don't we do that? This one's 155. The other Devastator is 130. There's the deal. We'll pick that one up. And let's go see on the other one, the Redemptor, 160 or 140. We'll take the one at 140, my man. Thank you, Mr. Chaos, sir. And leaves us with 640 materials. Still not amazing. But let's get back here. And what I might do is get these guys loaded on the Tiamat, not the swiftest thing around. But at least maybe we get the Tiamat itself flying over in this direction. So, because yeah, we know it's going to take a while. So we'll have choices of soldiers. Is that what I want to do right now? Well, let's fly back here and think about that. Okay, our first ship is there. Let's get the Helios there. Okay, no story at this place. Let's get to this site.
New Jericho Haven is under attack.
We're going to have to go find out where that New Jericho Haven is, because that throws a monkey wrench into just everything out there. As far as we have all these visual guidance things, but no visual guidance. There is no fire to put out. So we actually have absolutely no defenses against this ship. But all we can do is try, perhaps, to get the tick out of the way, or, you know, the DOT damage kinds of things, to see if, because at least we know the shield that the Helios has protects against the spikes, and then, yeah, we're just gonna have to hope. Let's get the shots going. It has 50 armor, which does not help us with this weapon, but at least we have some shredding. So let's focus on the tick. So that means we're only doing 30 per shot that we hit until we do some shredding. And we got to worry about all these hits that we're going to be taking. 20. Fortunately, they aren't big hits with that weapon. Now we got to always also worry about damage over time with the acid, which would not be fun. And it does hit, so we are not going to last long. Okay, the tick is out. Let's quick reorient up here to the other DOT, so at least the Helios might, if we're lucky, have a better chance at dealing with this Berith. Yeah, we aren't going to last long at all. Got it down to 50. We're only down to one gun left, and it's only got like one more shot, and we're gone. So let's disengage. And we did take out the 2 DOT weapons. So there's a hope now. There is a hope. We're going to focus totally on the body with the upcoming Helios. Let the shielding protect against this, and hope we can finish the job before the shock damage with the ram. All right. So we survived and lived to fight another day. All right, the other ship is there. Let's just get right on in here with the Helios. Oh, we're just going to have to let it do it because I can't. Oh, maybe I can click on the Haven that way. Our retreating ship was covering up the Haven, so I couldn't click on the Haven. Let's intercept. And like I said, we're focusing totally, on the Berith body. And fortunately, armor-wise, it's still sitting at 50, so it's a little bit reduced still. This Medusa is not my most thrilling weapon here, but it does have a good hit percent, so let's hope. So our defenses block these weapons, the spikes, so like I said, we don't have to worry until we get up to this ramming distance here for taking damage. That's our good news. We just have to keep plugging away as quickly as we can until that ram gets too close, because once that ram hits, we're gonna hurt bad and fast. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna have to get ready to disengage soon, because we don't have that much hull strength. Okay, we stood up to it. So far. 30 more damage is all we need on that thing. Come on, guys. Oh. There we did it. There we did it. The shock damage was doing a number on our Artemis, but it held up just enough so that the other weapon was able to take it down. So we gain attitude, well, as much as possible, and we gain 300 more. So the materials that we just spent on the Chaos weapons has been replenished. Good job. All right. Now, let's just see where we retreat so we can get it back down to get healed. Tiamat's back here, and oh boy, I'm kind of thinking, do we load up the Tiamat and give some new guys a chance over here? I don't know if it's worthwhile or a smart idea. I don't know. Because let's just take a look at these guys. Let's take a look at our guys. It's always scary taking out new rookies, but our rookies are up to level 4. The only thing we have to worry about, though, is lack of armor. Although, like I said, we could put heavy armor. Well, that doesn't cover everybody, though. It doesn't, because I got 2 needy guys over here. Whoops. 2 needy guys, if I can go far enough down. 2 needy guys down here with no armor, no proper armor. So let's do the promotion while we're here anyway. Up to level 4. It allows us to give you, I'm going to focus on a shot of will here for you. And then tech mechanician. Yeah, I hate to take your one weapon away, but you have no protection. Let's go take a look here. Well, let's take a look at who we got in here now. We can mix and match. Yeah, you have that. Well, what we can do is give you your armor that you're supposed to have. Let's just do a couple of these things and see if we can make it work. So we can take these guys out and let some of the new guys have some fun to help us gain some potential supplies. We might wait a little bit for the mission to get down a little lower. I don't know if that makes a difference, but let's get you your priest armor. Looking good. Styling the new armor. And then let's get down here. The Dave, you got your armor. Tech Mechanician, technically you have your armor. And guess what? We can give you this assault armor and this funky helmet. Hey, it's getting you out there. You have a freaking turret to go play with. That's your thing right there, is the turret. And do we have any tech? Let's take this back off. Do we have any technician? We have technician ammo for you. We could give you a repair kit in case something breaks, like your legs. We'll give you some grenades and play you like that. So you can throw out the turret, since nobody can throw it yet anyway, because you got the jumpy legs to move faster to get it put out. Then we'd have Tech Mechanician, so you at least have the PDW to do something with ammo, by the way. Oops, let's go back up the line. The Dave, you have a weapon that will work just fine for us. Yeah, you can definitely get out there and help us. Maybe have some opportunities for panic or mind control. And then finally, we'll be able to take a Citizen Stormovik out. And look at that. We got great weaponry there. As a matter of fact, we can load you up there. And we can even give you, even though you can't shoot 3 at a time, we'll load you up back up on multiple weapons here. Yeah, we're going to do it. We are going to do it. So let's have you guys load up. No fun having characters if you don't get used, right? So once again, I should have stayed in here. Let's get you guys loaded up onto the Speedy Tiamat, known as the Contaminant. Oh, there's people already on the Contaminant. Holy Lord, we got a full house here. Oh, that's because the Helios had room on it that some of you were going to go on. So yeah, we got a team that can go out on this thing. Everybody's got armor. Yeah, oh yeah. Piece of cake. We're going to give you guys your first action. Sorry about the last 2, all my technicians. But the Helios is going to be coming back down, hoping that no flyers come back out. Let's see if you're able to fly back down now. And the Helios. It'll be just our luck as soon as we vacate the area. That's when another flyer is going to come out. But you know, we aren't at full strength anyway. We'd have to get fixed back up. So let's bring these guys down. Oh, you can't come now. You can come back. And let's get the Tiamat flying to the base defense. right, we have an exploration. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned Phoenix project site. What appears to be no more than a small nondescript shack, in fact, leads to a heavily fortified underground nuclear bunker built in the 1940s. Here, the project stored much of its older archival materials in addition to various oddities collected by its eccentric first administrator, Randolph Symes. And we search, and get a nice haul plus research. Sadly, a significant part of this archive seems to have been destroyed by mold. However, a number of highly valuable documents have survived, including several compilations of the proceedings of the Phoenix Working Group, one of the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations. These accounts of investigations conducted more than a century ago can give us new insights into how we approach our work today. So good job. I think we'll go into the mist over here with you. And then we're going to have a Haven defense.
Sanhedrin Haven is under attack.
Ah, my goodness, we're going to have a lot of Sanhedrin or enemy Haven attacks. Let's go see where this one is. Oof. Now that, I don't know if we can get there in time, because that's pretty far along. But we're gonna give it a go with the Stray. And then let's go get ready here. The Helios is back. It's almost at full strength. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to at least get a couple of our personnel on there. And so we don't forget. He's going to sit there for the time being. But I want everybody in the ship, and then we can come back and reshuffle. I want everybody mobile now. There's going to be a lot of missions coming up. I don't want to overlook, mistake somebody, forget somebody. You know, you got the picture. Okay, here we are at our Haven under attack here. It's a new Jericho Haven. Looks like we have to protect some key structures. And the defending strength vastly outnumbers the Pandoran, so let's hope with the support we have we can take this on. And I think, we got a full team of 8. We're just going to take everybody out. Let's just make sure we are fully equipped. And we don't have SP. We're going to give you a shot of Will right there, Eddie the Hilarious. And we don't have another subjector. I handed it out. Yeah, that's one of the ones I could have bought, but I didn't. So one of these days, maybe we'll get you upgraded with Chaos also. We got a Boom Blaster now with you, Angry Azel. So we'll see how that works out. And you know, kind of thinking, since it's new and low level, oh no, but I think the output is better since you have Biochemist. Yeah, the burst damage just isn't. We need this because of your Biochemist. So we're going to keep you with that weapon. You're not going to get the Chaos weapon. Marcus, you do have a shotgun, but we also have a new shotgun we're going to give you. Right there. We can give you some Will right there. You have a stick for bleeding, and it is against Pandoran, so I'm fully fine with using that. And you're good to go. Emrys, why don't we give you, since you can carry it? Oh, we got a little problem. Some of that armor was being built for you, and we shoved it around. We're going to give you hodgepodge armor so you can survive. We're doing so much hodgepodge stuff in this. Emrys Mirden, welcome to the team and your new set of armor. Aren't you glad you joined up? Let's get some extra ammo out there because you can carry a boatload. And I don't think we need really anything else. Are you proficient with a pistol? No, it doesn't show any pistol proficiency, so we'll keep you like that. Citizen Sturmovik, we already kind of looked at you. I think the last few guys here. Ooh, I missed some Will here with you, the Dave. Yeah, we're going to go with SP and SP. And we're back to the top. We're ready to go. All items will be automatically recovered on this battlefield. We have, ladies and gentlemen, 2 priests on this one. That's why I'm talking about needing a reshuffle, because right now in the Helios we have 2 technicians, and right now on the Tiamat, on the Contaminant, we have 2 priests. And I prefer spreading those skills around a little bit better. But we were pressed for time. Let's get it going. Not often you get to see a Tiamat leading the way to an expedition out here. And we see one Arthron right off the bat. He looks a little spindly, so we should be able to take him out at 180. Yes. We have New Jericho Heavy over there that we also see, and that's about it. We have a nicely exposed structure back here. I don't know what our chances are going to be for taking care of it. So probably what I'll do is get my lone heavy launched over in that direction. So we have a chance of saving something or other. Now, how much will do you have? 16? Let's just get a good sense. Our 13, and over here we got 13. So we're kind of low level still, so we may not have a ton of power will-wise to do a lot to these enemies. I'm kind of thinking if I can get you up here, Eddie, and I really don't like those lines for a shot for you unless we get here. Problem is, dang trees in the way. It's really not good. Really not good. Now, do we have someone else? Yeah, I for as easy as he would be to take out, we just don't have good lines with which to do it. So I think we're going to come over here and at least rescue an extra soldier to help us out, since no one's really going to be able to get in the line. You know, a pistol at that range doesn't excite me. So, you know, I think we just get some more help. And let's see. Now, we might be able to do a little infiltrator fun over here with you, Citizen Ven. But even that's not going to kill the thing with a single shot. Well, I guess what we're going to have to do is let's at least try our quick aim that we know we can get, that says we have line of sight, but you know, we'll probably see the tip of an elbow, but we're going to give it a go, because that's really the only choice we have if we want to try putting hurt on it right away.
Ready to fire.
Oh, better than I expected. Good job. You got him bleeding, and it was his body. So he's still standing strong to a degree. Now I'm kind of thinking, Citizen, your shot should keep you staying hidden, so let's try it. I think you'll be far enough away, except we have something else to add to the puzzle here. But I'm going to keep you here. Holy smokes, we got worms. My friends, we got worms. Let's finish with the one guy who's closest to us and see if we can do what I hope we can do. And we're doing something. We are doing it. We're making progress. Okay. And now I could always forego... I'm kind of thinking we might be able to do a boom blast and pick both these guys up. His weapon is nothing too threatening, so I think we'll just sit there with the boom blast for you right now. I think, Angry, this is your first chance using your boom blast, so let's take it for a test. Okay, let's not take it for a test drive because the big old building's in the way. Well, we can, gosh darn it, we can launch one grenade if I step you to the side. So let's do that. We spent a lot of your will just for one grenade. Commander would have been better served to check that shot first, but here we go. Wow, that's a lot of red on the Triton. Look at that. He's not going to be able to move very well. In fact, his movement is 0 this turn until he regenerates a little. And let's go find the worms while we're here, as a matter of fact. And we're looking at poison worms. All right. So, yeah. It says, you know, we're to the point where if you can even squeeze in a couple shots. because he's still got 15 will to your 13. So we're not going to do well. Yeah, we're not close enough for psychic scream. So we're gonna shoot your weapon. Not something a priest gets to do that often. And you put a lot of virus on the vehicle. That's what it looks like. I guess we'll try this shot with you, the Dave. Once again, it's not an amazing shot. It's going to be. But he is the closest guy, and he has speedy legs, and we don't need him hurting us. So this is why I'm doing this for just such a wimpy Pandoran over here. I'm not giving you an easy shot for your first shot, but we're going to give it a go. Oh. You've been sitting in with the sniper training, I can see, my friend. You've been sitting in with that sniper training. Now, he's bleeding in 2 turns, and at least he doesn't have a claw. He can still spit us. But, you know, I can deal with a little spit. We could always try the pistol to finish him off. In fact, we could try 2 pistols to finish him off. Alright, we can try 1. And then run over towards our heavy here. Uh-oh, I didn't want you to run over there. It switched over to the... Holy smokes. Okay, so that means we gotta worry. This guy could get a line of sight on you, Emrys Mirden. But hopefully this guy will move first and become a more tempting target. Let's go see. Who else do we have left out here? Marcus Fregerjoy. And what we could do is, I'm thinking we're gonna double dash you as far as we can get you over to here, so we can at least overwatch against this guy coming towards us. Shotgun wide, I think we'll just use the regular bulldog, and we'll kind of go like this, widen it out a little bit, and go like that. Alright, we got extra overwatch on the guy. Now he's really bleeding. Ooh, there was another one out there that we weren't aware of. Oh, man! Well, at least the grenade launcher does not do a particularly large amount of damage. But it sure spread the damage out. And we have some structures being swiped at. Yeah, and this is the structure I was worried about in the first place, and we didn't jet jump over there to try and deal with it, so we're probably going to lose it. I think it might be a little late to try and get you over to the party, Azel, but let's see how far you could get. You're not going to get there far enough. So we're going to get you halfway there, get you started to get everybody some will back, and start giving this a go. Now, will here is 21. That's pretty dang high. Will here is 20. That's pretty dang high. So we're not controlling any of these local guys. What we might be able to do, we could always psychically scream them to lower them down, and then if we're lucky, if they get low enough, maybe we can do something with you, yeah. Why don't we give it a go? We still have worms to worry about. There's one here in front of us. There's one up behind us, up high, which is going to be just a little awkward. We may have to send a speedy guy up there like you, Marcus, just to take care of a worm. What a pain that would be. So, well, there's also you.
I was born ready.
Because you could get up there. Or is there's like a missing step here, isn't there? Well, you could get up there. Not, yeah, oh, we'll have to think about it. We shall have to think about it. Well, we have our new Jericho Heavy, which we haven't. So you can step forward, Emrys, and let's do a little psychic screaming here. Good job. I love the way this camera just randomly pans around. Like we had to look at the Chiron after you screamed, you know. How's he holding up? Poor Chiron. Now let's look at where we're sitting. We're looking at 10 will points, and we're looking at 11. So I'm almost feeling, what are your weapons looking like? Claw dude. Kind of thinking that maybe we're going to send you yonder to try and deal with your buds over there. Let's let's bring you over here. Yeah. So you can get in line of sight. Yes, right here, and you should be able to mind control the guy. No, you're telling me we can't see? Because I don't want to mind control him. He's bleeding out. Oh, we're just out of range. So let's... Well, fortunately, it only takes one action. So we can come here and see the guy. There we go. Of course, we may not be able to maintain it for very long, but we'll give it a go. I just like the idea that we're able to mind control, and looky here, we can swipe at this guy, and at the same time he can pick us up some more will. How about that? He's picking us up will that we need. Let's do it. You know, I like this Pandoran on Pandoran stuff. Now we're going to take our heavy. Actually, we're going to take you, Emrys, and we're going to take care of a worm, because I think one step of a heavy there, we may have a shot on the worm shooter. So let's see what your shot on the worm is. Pretty good. Can we breathe out? There, that has maximum bulge. Let's take him on. Close. Like I said, close, and we're going to have to come over here to get this other worm, who's a bit of a pain for us. So we're going to take you over here, Marcus. I hope. Ooh, I don't know if 2 dashes is going to get you up there the way we need. Now, did I give anybody grenades? Because somebody sporting a grenade right about now sure would come in handy. Well, instead of shooting on this guy, I'm thinking we need to come up here and bash a worm.
Here we go.
There. Now we're feeling better. And we have this worm over here, which we can easily test it. Let's get you running. You know, let's do a little drive-by with you over here. In fact, why don't we, just because we can? Let's come in here, take the paralyzing pistol, which I thought
aiming
we were shooting the last time, but I was mistaken.
Engaging.
Okay, so the paralyzing pistol does also damage, and that was enough damage to take him out, so that was probably not the best move on our part. So we're going to get you over here, because we're going to need people up here to make the jump over to protect some of this stuff. Although I think this one may be out of reach, unless we really start dashing a few of us. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get you, and you are visible because of the worms that, you know, basically you're visible. The grenade launcher got a little too close to you, so you're not a sneaky thing anymore. So let's keep you in cover here. Yep, that's all we're gonna do. And then, let's just move you into cover here. And everybody else is going to have to get motoring. Because we need to be able to start lining up shots against these guys ASAP. And I'm thinking having a sniper here, we might be lucky to get a shot through here, because after these guys are through breaking this, they're probably going to come in here to try for the next structure in line. So let's run you in this direction.
Advancing.
I'm hoping this guy's not mobile enough to reach us. Movement 12, I think we're just fine unless he can go far enough and stomp. But we're gonna take that risk.
I'm going in.
Now it's a positioning game. Now it's totally a positioning game. Now I could double dash you, and we're gonna do that this way. And I'm only going to dash you that far because I want somebody at least, just in case somebody decides to change their mind and come through this doorway. I want a good overwatch against that happening. And angry, I don't know. Oh, we could, he's going to die, so a war cry would be a waste. Can you jump down to get your next jump closer? No. Therefore, sit tight. And that structure is a goner. Got more worms coming at us. And he's ignoring the mind-controlled guy and working hard on that structure. All right. Now our heavy from where he is, I only see 2 worms landing. None of them landed out here. I guess one of them hit the wall and died in flight. Let's see what your shot looks, since I'm not going to have you do a worm, I don't think. Oh, looks like crap. So instead, well, this is what we're going to do here. While we still have you mind controlled, 4 whacks with your claw is what I'm talking about. And there goes his shield. And he's bleeding. And we got we got a number of us that can get through this doorway to provide the death blow on this guy. And what I was hoping, problem is now, if I bring a sniper over here to try and get any other shots over here, we're going to get stomped. So I'm a little concerned about doing that. So I think instead what we'll do is get reinforcements nearby for when they take that structure out. The other thing, problem is, if I boom blast over here, angry, we're probably going to do enough damage to take that structure out on our own. Oh man. Let's just think about this. Well, you're not, by the time you fly over there, because this is, I think, all the enemies we're looking at are out on the board here. So let's do the boom blast, because what else are we going to do that would be relevant? And we're going to hope you can thread the needle over here and not hit the structure. And you hit something, and it doesn't look like you hit the structure. So that's good news. Let's try it again.
On it.
Yeah, Angry's on it. Oh, Angry, you shot it off the map. That's just a little too powerful. Just so you know, just a little too powerful. The next thing we got to worry, we do, it would be nice. See, we have some will back here also, but nobody's close enough to get it. Unless you can reach it. I'm just thinking of will for our priests. We're going to bring you down here, the new Jericho Heavy, just so you can have a shot against the worm guy. And we're going to go, who has the paralyzing weapon? You. I think we're going to try and paralyze a worm or two here. Let's see what your shots look like currently. Yes. And how far? We can get a shot on the other one. Real easy.
I'm going.
And that takes care of the worms.
On it. You like
Some more bacon for the team. And we'll keep you there. Yeah, your will is down to 3. And the mind control, yeah, we may not be able to maintain this mind control next time. That's a little bit of a worry of mine. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to hope that the heavy takes the brunt if we lose the mind control here. And we're just going to quick aim against the abdomen and see if we can start hurting that abdomen. Gonna take a little while, just a little while, to wear it down, but we're gonna give it a go. So it must take a few shots before the percentage shows. I didn't remember it that way when we first started using these weapons, but that must be the case. Got a little poison in there. Let's see if we can get a little virus in there. I don't know if it's going to pierce enough. That's the question. I don't know if the virus can pierce in there. So we'll focus down here. Let's see if he stands up a little better, so we have a better chance. We have at least a better chance of puncturing this. We got some virus in there. Turn around again. Thank you. And we got some virus in there. Anything to help him not shoot more worms. As a matter of fact, well, you know, the problem is if I Psychic Scream, he's on our side, so it won't wear him down. Well, mind controlled 2. Is that telling me it only takes 2 will to control him? I'm hoping that's what it means. Or it means I can control him for 2 more turns, one or the other. So I don't think we have to worry about losing him this turn. So we're going to do some more will over here. I meant will hits with the virus. It's really not going to probably hinder him all that much, but everything we can do while we're waiting for some heavies to be able to shoot him next turn. And then Marcus, I'm gonna dash you over here. You have 1 left, and we're gonna get in here and see if we can put the final hurt on this guy. Let's go see our base weapon. Oh man, so the leg won't quite do it, and I don't like our hit chances here. So since we can only see the leg, let's go with the sure deal. Ooh. There we go. I like the sure deal. Although, look at that. We did 250 damage to this thing. I thought about that just a little. Too late. Now we're running out of choices over here. Let's just back you off a little. finish everybody's last little. We got Citizen Sturmovik. My question is, hey, they've got shield. I don't think we can hit them enough. What we could do is get a spider drone over here to start distracting when they finish that, so we can get some help that way. And then, do these things pierce worth a darn? Yeah, not really there.
Right on.
Try and do it where we would do the most damage, and we are wearing them down.
Showtime.
So the grenade got that guy to die. We got him to panic. So we are going to lose this thing to the claw. So basically by losing stuff here, I think what that does is it impacts our experience that we have to spread around amongst the team. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I think our rewards will still be earned as far as the payoff for being successful. Let's get some shredding going here. Right there. That was all about the shred. Now let's take a look at this mind control guy. It says 2, so that must be how much it costs to do the mind control. That's my best guess. Is there any other will nearby I can pick up? Or notice you're not doing the mind control. We're doing it from back here, and we're down to 1 will, so I'm not sure that we're going to have the will that it's going to take. So maybe what we do is we release the mind control on this guy, and I have a nice shotgun here to finish him off. So let's release the mind control. And Marcus, step inside. In fact, we'll bring you real close. All right, we did more damage on the machine. We're good at damaging. That's not our machine. Let's do some quick aim. Oh, we've run out of will with you, so well, guess what? That's what they invented pistols for. We went high because we didn't want to accidentally shoot the new Jericho. Oh, let's let him try and get that leg out of the way. Much better. All right. We're gonna get some more virus into this guy, I hope. Now, can he move that leg again? There we go. We're pumping the virus in there. We are pumping the virus in there. We're only going to get 1 more shot from you because we aren't going to be able to get the will. That he's pumped in there with 74 virus. I'm actually thinking we're going to spend the spider drone up here and start the hurt there. And this guy does not have, he has average legs. That's the way we'll put it. He has average legs. Now, do I have anybody else that might be able to get a shot or 2 down there on this guy? And if we come out here, I don't know how good of a shot it'll be. It'll just be 1 shot because we got to reload. Oh, no, we still got 2 shots. Oh. We hit! Citizen, you're doing your job. I love that citizen shot. I don't know what we hit, so we must have hit the carapace, not the arm. You're hitting each time, so we're either hitting the pincer or we're... Wow. Wow. Man, oh man, look at that. We'll bring you over here. Let's see if we can get some more pistol shots down there at all. We can get another pistol shot.
Aiming.
Oh, that's just not exciting, that pistol shot. And we aren't going to capture this guy. Let's face it, we are not going to capture this guy. So let's just see if we can get another shot over here. You have Will for 1 quick aim. Let's position you for 1 more quick aim.
On my way.
And there better not be any more grenadiers out there, because we're bunching up as if we can. Okay, the Dave. How badly can you hurt this guy?
Stinks.
Well, he's not shooting poison worms anymore. So we can get him, potentially, if you hit there, we're going to get him bleeding a lot. And look at that. He's panicked. He's got 80 poison. He's got how many hit points left? 113. He's probably going to be continuing to panic. And Tezcut, we're going to leave you right there. An Angry Azel. I'm actually going to bring you down low, so you might have a big gun shot on this guy as he moves forward. We're going to park you right there. In fact, I don't know if we can jump out the window. Yeah, we will be able to if I get him out of the way. So let's move you even farther forward, because if he moves outside, we can still jump out the window potentially to get at him. Well, or he can come through the window to get at us. That's the other part of the equation. I wasn't quite expecting. So let's get you over here and heal you. That was a hard-hitting claw, let me tell you. We did get a little paralysis into him. Let's come back over here with you, Angry. Can you heft that weapon over the windowsill? Looks like you can. We're gonna put it right there. And that way, anybody else who needs to help us out now, like these jokers over here.
Ready to roll.
Citizen, we're giving you first shot.
Let's blast them.
Oh, you're out of ammo again? My God, this thing only holds like 3 shots. And now he's bleeding 20. He has 30. Oh, man. Well, take your pistol. The one that hurts.
Shelter engaging.
There we go. All right, we wanted to take out the new guys, get rid of the jitters, and we had some fun. We got a mind control in there. We got a psychic scream in there. We got all sorts of fun different things. We did take some hurt. We weren't perfect at it. Commander's got to get used to working with this newfangled team makeup here also, but we did get a level up out of it. Marcus, Frecker Joy, level 4. Good job. All right, so we got a couple worms for the inventory. We're up to 20. We got a half full. I think a big portion of that is worms, but you know, they're usable. And we got a little bit of rewards, which I was most interested in getting, especially those materials. Now we're over 1,600, which is good. And we do not have their origin, although more than likely it is, considering where it is, it's the nest that we're near. And there we go. Now, what I'm thinking we'll do now, there could be, well, he's almost to the ocean, so hopefully no last-minute squeaking flyer will squirt out of this thing. And then it's going to be a big if. I don't know if this guy, if we can make it. In fact, that seems like a weird position for the stray to be in, but it is flying. Where are we flying from for you to be there? I thought we were here, and now all of a sudden it looks like you're farther away? I mean, come on. Okay. I'm not a mapping expert, but that does not make sense to me. Who's the pilot of the stray? That's what I want to know. We got a Pandoran lair, which is also going to get us some more tech and whatnot. And then we'll get advanced mutation technology. I like that idea coming up next. And let me just make sure, quick peek. We'll throw the corruption node autopsy up there, just because that'll need to get done. But we'll keep the Pandoran layer above it, and we'll do it this way. And what we're going to have to do is find out next time. I'm not hopeful that we'll make it to this Synedrian Haven in time, which would be a bad thing. It's going to hurt our diplomacy yet again. But I don't have anybody closer and fast enough that would also be able to get there in the time frame where we've got right now. Unless our two technicians... Yeah, but I don't want you guys to just have a chance on the Helios to be the only ones that make it there. That would not be a good thing for a haven that's going to fall. I think what we're going to do is send everybody back to the base at the moment over here. We got this ship coming down, and then we're going to have this mission probably next time, and potentially the haven defense over here next time. So it's going to be one of those two missions. I don't know if we'll make this one or not, or it's going to be phase 2 next time. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. This is Zigzag Zog, ending it now. Coming to you from somewhere in this world, and I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'm hoping, as always, to see you back next time.